I mean, it's McDonald's, but it's close.
Yeah.
That's what they have the tennis matches,
So,
tennis matches.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. So if your Valentine brought you that meal, how would you, would you be receptive?
Of course. It would smile and take a bite. Just smile and take a bite. Nope. One bite's not going to hurt you.
Sorry, that combination just, I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's the same thing they got at the tennis cup. Anyways, so, Damon, the weather was beautiful today on our way outside.
The pivot.
I was going to say, we're not going to be having any sort of barbecues for the big game, I don't think, because this cold weather, unless you're brave, you don't want to go out in that. It's been improved, yes. The last few days, we've been staying above freezing, but there is about to be a change as we head on toward the weekend. Here's our view looking out toward Roslyn right now. Still some sun peeking on through, but high cloud cover has started to make a return, and we will be seeing things trend cloudier as we head into the overnight hours. But the sunshine we were able to get today certainly made a difference. No, it did not get as warm as yesterday when most of the region jumped up into the 40s, but we still managed to get back above freezing ever so slightly. And when you can get that combination of sunnier skies and above freezing temperatures, it does continue that gradual melt of the snow and ice that we're still contending with out there across much of the region. Now, as we roll on into the night tonight and this back half of the week here, this is why the warmer weather isn't going to last. It's not a lot of wind at the moment, but that Clipper system that rolled by us last night, it changed the wind direction, and today we've been dealing with a light northerly wind, and as long as that continues, you can expect to see those temperatures gradually falling as we move into Thursday and Friday. Now, speaking of that Clipper system, there are still some leftovers of that down across the Carolinas. They're dealing with some rainfall, and the cloud cover from that nearby system is what is filling the sky here in the DMV, but we're not expecting precipitation despite the cloud cover. It's just going to remain on the quiet and drier side for the next day or so, and then Friday there will be a new system swinging in. So temperatures, there you go. Like I mentioned, that northerly wind will have its impact. Many of us wake up to the 20s. Some of us wake up to the upper teens early tomorrow morning, and then we do not make it much past the freezing mark on Thursday as that colder feel really does start to take hold. But hey, at least we will have some sunshine out there again tomorrow. We will see clouds moving in and out tonight, and the same can be said Thursday night, but the sunnier skies tomorrow during the morning and afternoon will make a difference. Now, as we head on toward Friday, look what's starting to dive down toward us from Canada. That's the next Clipper, and this one's going to have a bit more strength and moisture attached to it. So our next chance at a little bit of snowfall is going to come Friday afternoon going into the evening. Now, this system, it's going to be moving at such a fast pace that this snow is going to be short-lived. We're not going to see a lot of accumulation, if any at all, from this. Some of us may pick up an inch or so, but that's really it. The snowfall is not that big of a concern, but what is the wind that's going to be coming on the backside of that Clipper system. Folks, this is Friday afternoon heading into Friday night. Look at how rapidly the wind will pick up. We're going to start experiencing 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts late Friday night going into Saturday morning, and that right there is what's going to bring in the cold as well. So be prepared for that as we move forward, folks. We'll be bitter cold Saturday, Sunday, but then we warm back up early next week.